Hi, welcome along to today's 4-Minute Clinic Live. I am Dr. Marianne Trent, and this is your daily prescription for better mental health. He's got more chocolate chips than me. No, he hasn't. They're exactly the same because I've counted them. And this is something that cropped up for me this morning, and it might be something that you recognise if you have young children. This cropped up because my young children are currently home from school, because my eldest has a positive COVID PCR, although no symptoms. So we are awaiting PCRs for myself and my youngest. So, let's think about this chocolate chip quandary. It is something, like I said, you'll be very familiar with. If you have young children, I didn't actually count every chocolate chip in the brioche. That might have been a slight overestimation. But we absolutely, as humans, have the ability to compare what we get to other people. It's part of our unique human brains. And of course, nobody likes to feel like they're getting a rough deal. Some people are so used to getting a rough deal that they insist that others have the ones with more chocolate chips in because we're not worthy of the chocolate chips. Others are, better able to receive the chocolate chips and better placed to receive good things than us. And I think it can be really useful to think about how you feel about giving yourself the bigger slice of pudding, giving someone else the bigger slice of pudding, and also looking across at completely different types of pudding and thinking, well, I much prefer that. My life would be so much better if I was the kind of person to eat that or do that or think that, or look how easy they find it to be just like that, rather than silly little old me. And we can absolutely hold ourselves back with some of these beliefs. And if some of these beliefs seem familiar to you, then you might well find it helpful to come and join me at the Feel Better Academy, where we can really help you think about, yourself being valid and important, and that anything that's gone before in terms of trauma or people who haven't always seen how unique and special you are were not right, and that you can have a new experience, a new relationship with yourself, and speak up for yourself. And also, of course, the Tricky Brain Kit is super useful for helping the clients that you might work with to think about these incredibly tricky brains of ours. And again, the Clinical Psychologist Collective, if you are an aspiring clinical psychologist, it can be so easy to compare yourself and to think that others are having an easier journey to ClinPsych, or that everyone else is just getting there more effortlessly. And so reading the reflections and the accounts in the Clinical Psychologist Collective can be really normalizing and validating and give you a zing in your step. I do hope you find these useful. If you find yourself comparing chocolate chips, or metaphorically, it's just our human brains, and actually children are much better at sticking up for themselves. It's that id part of our brains that are like me. And actually sometimes we can do well to tune into that and to let ourselves show up for ourselves. Hope you find these clinics useful. If you do, please do like, share, comment, connect, tell your friends, do all those good things. I'm sorry I wasn't around yesterday. It got quite busy with trying to keep up with all the COVID stuff. But thank you for those of you who messaged me and said, are you okay? I missed your clinic today. So yeah, hope you are well. Thank you for your interest and thank you for being part of my world. If you're watching on replay, do please still comment and like and do all those good things. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye.